Hi, my name is Sazis Shirazpour. I work in the ITGOS department in Buena Park for Nutrilite. I'm here to introduce the mobile manufacturing execution system and Visual Factory. So this is our Visual Factory system. Visual Factory is meant to show the production of the line throughout your order, throughout the day, throughout every shift. So right now you can see two different lines on Visual Factory. You have the gray line. That's your standard line. That's the rate in which the line leads. The line itself should be moving. The other line, the blue line, that's the actual line. That's the actual rate in which the line leads and the line is actually currently running. You could see when they started this order that they actually started it a little slow, but they eventually made it up and now they have far surpassed the standard line. This is our mobile MES system. This has only been introduced to packaging so far. They have been our pilot program. Before this came along, the line leads, they would have to come in and put everything that they observed on a piece of paper. If they didn't have a piece of paper, they would have to remember it and try to put it into the computer later on. With this, anything that happens on the line, whether it's a Visual Factory related thing, the line is down, if they want to do tests, all of that could be done anywhere on the line, anywhere on the floor, as long as they have this in their hand. So I'm going to try to show you from beginning to end what the packaging floor really does. Over here you have all the bottles that are needed for these tablets. They go into the bottle unscrambler. The bottle unscrambler puts them right side up, and that's when they get inserted onto the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt will go across the line, and that's when the tablets will be fed into them. The tablets are fed in manually, but if one of those columns over there are empty, it is her job to enter in the missing vitamin. After you go through that, the conveyor belt's going to go through a check weigher. This check weigher is going to see if a bottle is too light or too heavy. Too light means that they don't have enough tablets. Too heavy means that they have too many tablets. The conveyor belt will just shoot those bottles off the line so that there is a consistency with all the tablet numbers. Going further through the line, we go through the metal detector. All bottles must go through a metal detector, make sure that there's nothing harmful into the bottles and everything is good. Next we have the capper. The capper will go and screw on to all the bottles one by one individually and come out with empty, and now you have a full. Under those cappers, you have the heat induction seal. You might recognize those heat induction seals when you go to a pharmacy and you have that thin layer between the cap and the bottle. That's inserted in between. So once that's on, that's just on until it goes to the induction seal. The induction sealer is a heater. The heater will heat that seal onto the bottle so that it sticks in nice and tight. And over here is where we have the labeler. The bottles will go in individually into this machine and just circle around this, and as it circles around it, it will put on a nice label, and it's this job's machine not only to put on the label, but to make sure that the label is put on correctly, put on straight, and put on without any creases or without any ripples. Once the label is put on, it will come back onto the conveyor belt. And this is the sensor that I was telling you about earlier, the sensor that is connected to Visual Factory. When it passes this sensor, this yellow sensor right here, that number will go up one more. And right now, since the line has stopped, you can see that Visual Factory has stopped as well. And now that it's started back on, Visual Factory is counting again, the labeler is working. And after it's all done, it goes to the final conveyor belt where the line lead will grab the bottles and insert the bottles into a box.